Hi guys, I'm back. This is a new fridge freezer. Done it all up. I've got all my fan, which I love. I love that for the dogs if it gets too hot. Some of these shabby chic pictures. Love simply, love kindly, care deeply, absolutely. New one's got like a wee water dispenser and all the rest of it, and it is so much more organised. I'm absolutely thrilled with it. I put the water in this wee bit here and get a nice freezing cold drink at night. So yeah, all stocked up, all my veggies. I'm going to do a chutney later on. I'll be doing a chutney video. I've got everything there. My lazy garlic, this is the stuff I absolutely swear by out of Morrison's. It is the bomb. It's the nearest thing you can get to garlic. It's not that like the stuff you get that's dead vinegary. That's absolutely, I mean, some folks say it cooks off, but I think it actually smells putrid. This smells like just real garlic, you know, just crushed down. So I love that. And I'm going to be using this in my chutney later on as well, crushed chilli. I'm going to be a bit of a cheat, and rather than using flake chilies, I'm going to use that. They got that out of Morrison's as well. So yeah, so all nicely stacked up, free range eggs, the works, cream, the lot, and yeah, comes, it's got like a good size fridge freezer as well, all stocked up. This is my dresser in place. What do you think? I've got that all in place as well. I'll need to actually get rid of these eggs. Excuse me guys, I'm going to move these because I've had them a wee while to freshen them up, put some fresh eggs out. Yes, I've done it all up. I've basically got everything. It looks good, but I got these out of B&M. I've got all my herbs and spices and all that sorted into these, and I just pull them all out, which is dead easy accessible. So I do use a lot of my herbs and spices. I've got my cake stand in here, bowls. Go into my other cupboard. I've got some laundry detergent, which I don't really use very much anymore, but I should really run that down. And my wee retro thing here. And then we've got like steamers, and I've got a potato peeler, and just my general bits and bobs. So as I actually utilise, I'm going to be doing another sideboard for outside the kitchen, which I can actually put a lot more stuff in. So that was all the wee handles that we got. I got a girl on eBay to make, and no, sorry, Facebook it was, and they're really cute if you look at them. That one says kitchen, and that one's a bit different, and this one says I think that says kitchen as well, that one. So yeah, I think it looks quite pretty. That's it all in pride of place with the new fridge freezer. I was cleaning all these last night. I've done a flower display as well on my new table. So I'll take a wee step back. And this is the table we've been doing up as well. I've sanded all of this down. I've spoke about it in a previous video, and it's been given 3 coats of wax. So that's ready to use. All I really need to do now, got a couple of wee bits to touch up on the trim that the wax got on. I'll just do that whilst it's actually stood standing, so I think I can do that. And it looks so much better than the table I had before. The one before was just on its last legs, so I got rid of that. Yeah, so this is my wee kitchen. I'll be doing a cooking video in here later on. That's my wee bottles here. I light them up at night. I've got these wee cork sort of things, and what you do is you can flick them on. You can buy them off eBay, so you can flick them on if you get any nice sort of whiskey bottles or stuff like that. Get these online. They look like wee wires, wee thin wires, if you can see that. And you pop the cork in. Excuse me, I've got a dog fight in the background, and a random banana, don't know why that's there. Dishwasher's on, and here's the doggies all fighting over a bed. We've got a happy Alfie, loving his new bed. He got a new bed bought for him yesterday, and he's loving it. I tidy this up every single day, and yeah, every day it gets tidied up, and I don't know about your dogs if they do the same, but they absolutely, mine ransack it. So yeah, it's pretty much, I'm just tidying this up. I don't know how that got on the floor. I think it's because I put the dishwasher on earlier. But as I say, yep, so I've got all wee doggies and their bedding that they've all ripped to shreds over time. This is Pippin, the wee chihuahua. And then we've got Bailey beside him. This is Alfie, who's daft as a brush. And then we've got Sam. This is the one that was a wee bit poorly last week, but we were washing his eye out with salt water. He had a wee poorly eye, and he's been absolutely fine since then. So as you see, they all got on really well. So they're loving their life, loving his new bed, living his best life. Going to wash my washing machine it later on today because I've noticed I've started to get a bit of mould inside it. So that's why I'm mainly going to B&M today. I'm going to top up on that and get some fresh stuff. Don't know why I've got a random bottle of cola. As I say, my son's been home, so I'll put this in the fridge. I've got a mat to wash as well because the dogs have been out running about daft outside today. So they have, so I'll just stick this. That can go inside. Oh gosh, I don't think that's actually going to fit. I'll take that bottle of wine out. Don't need that, and stick the cola in instead. And my cheese can go up there. We had some cheesy snacks last night, so they were really, really nice. Really enjoyed them. So yeah, balance that in there. That's that done, and I will pick this up because doggies have been on it. It's disgusting, and that can get chucked in the washing machine. As you can see, the dirt on it. So that can get thrown in there, and to get fabric softener as well, because my son's decided to take all the fabric softener back to university as well, to his accommodation. So I had a wee fridge freezer on top of this as well. So got rid of all of that, cleaned all this down yesterday too. Something's not right with my Dolce Gusto, so I think as the seals went on, Fred's ordered a new part for that. We're going to have a wee look at that so we can get it fixed, because that can go over to the cabin that we're building, because we're building a guest house cabin, because I've got other coffee maker here in Ely, which is that one there, but I don't need two, do you know what I'm saying? I just don't use them. So this is a wee guided tour of my, I guess as you're getting to see, Manor. I've got a clock wall as well up here. Not all of them work. I can't actually keep clocks working in my house. I don't know. Somebody said it's something to do with I'm quite psychic. So somebody had said like a lot of psychic people can't keep clocks and that working in their house. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you got any problems with clocks in your house? They're not very old, but I have them like literally couple of weeks and then they just stop working. So the only clock I really have in my house that works on time is the one on my phone. So it's ridiculous. I've got a wee sort of vintage unit here, but I'm getting rid of this as well. This is going once I get the sideboard outside. That's if you look at that wee bit here, that's my granny's old tea set, that one there. So I want to kind of get somewhere special to sort of put that. You know, I've got to be really careful because it's very, very old. So it's a lot of, I collect a lot of old sort of tea sets that I like. Got a couple of wee kind of lanterns outside at my door bit here. I like them up, they light up at night as well. I think I got them out of Poundland actually. So yeah, they're quite. And then I've got my nice blinds. There's a wee bit of a view in my back garden, and you can see the summer house out there. So yeah, that's my back garden. Excuse the messy dog balls, I need to tidy them up in a wee while as well. Yeah, and what I do is up the top here, I've got a lot of vintage stuff too. A lot of teapots and things like that I collect. I need to take all of these down. These are all coming down this week as well, probably tomorrow. And I'm going to wash everything all down. I'm going to gut it all because it's surprising it builds up. This needs to come down tomorrow, get gutted. I'm going to bleach that. And this is coming off as well because I've noticed there's a few wee flies in it. So I usually do that about once a year, and this once a year. The extractor fan, I have two of them in the house, and they tend to build up a lot of sort of grease and grime or whatever, so they need a good scrub once a year, keep them nice and hygienic. And then I'll give the kitchen an overall sort of hoover and dust, and that should be that for a wee while. So this is the kitchen in McWoo Manor. and I'm going to go in a wee second, and I'm going to go and make a bed. Look at these dogs, they're absolutely daft. So yeah, what do you think of my wee kitchen? If anybody's asking why do I have all these things, I used to actually have an antique shop, so I do actually have still quite a lot of vintage stuff, which I've got quite a lot up for sale as well. Some of these teapots, the green one in particular up there, that was made during the war. During the war they only ever made pink pottery and green pottery because they couldn't access the colours to make other pretty colours. So yeah, that during the war, that's all you could get was pink tea sets and green tea sets. So there's a wee fact for you. Yeah, so I'll shoot off just now. We've got dog play fighting. Alfie's just wondering what's happening in life. And yeah, I'm going to go and do a bit of a hinge in my son's bedroom. So the kitchen, that's all the stuff out the smeg as well. That's to go all over to Fred's house too. It's already dried and whatever else, all clean and ready to go. So yeah, that's that. So I've done a bit of a general tidy up. I'm doing room by room, and I will speak to you all later. I'll speak to you in a bit, catch you in a bit.